everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video. I'm gonna try to make it not awkward like most people feel like it's gonna be when it's their first video. I'm Nina. I live in Portugal with my husband and my puppy, our puppy, that is right now looking at me waiting probably to pounce on me. Stop licking your paws. She has an allergy, so she can't lick her paws. Like a rash thingy that she caused it herself, right? So as you may have guessed already by what's behind me, bunch of books, big pile, well, 4 piles of books. This is gonna be basically the theme of this channel. I didn't used to have a lot of books growing up. I used to have a lot of them, but not books. It was mostly encyclopedias. But I used to get a lot of books from the local library, and used to read a lot. But then, with issues like my health, I have not one but more than one autoimmune disorder, and grew up very poor, Portuguese Cape Verdean, and I grew up in a very poor Cape Verdean neighborhood in Portugal. With all that, we didn't have a lot of money for buying books, and then with all that happened with my life growing up, with my illness and stuff, and other stuff, I kind of got a bit more distance from books. But on the last few years, about 2 years ago, I was in England and started searching through libraries, mostly through bookshops, and some of them were secondhand as well. And I started finding some books that interested me, and slowly started collecting more books and reading a lot more, of course, not only collecting, because that would be really wasteful for the planet. And yeah, we started with meaning me and my husband, with me bringing like 2 books with me on a trip, and then from England to here, because his family is British and his family is British as well, so we go a lot back to England, and then we come back to Portugal with a lot of books, because they're less expensive there, believe it or not. And yeah, now this is where we're at, and we still have a lot of books coming between today and January, which, yeah, it's not a problem, but it is. Because I keep on seeing books that interest me, and I keep on collecting them, and I know that eventually I'm gonna read them, because I read about like at least 1 book a week. So I know I'm gonna get to them, but I'm running out of space, mostly with the ones that are coming today. I was really running out of space. I didn't have space for these ones already on the book, in the bookshelf that I had. We still have it, but it's mostly working as a TV console. So behind this, there's like a structure. I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's a structure there that is basically where the new shelf that is supposedly coming today is gonna end up at. And yeah, it's gonna be the new home for my books. Mine and my husband's. There's a couple of them. I'm mostly a fan of non-fiction, and some novels, like novels that are more like, for example, I got the whole collection. They're not here yet, but I got the whole collection from Mallory Blackman, Noughts and Crosses. Got 4 of them secondhand that they're still gonna arrive on the next few days, and 2 of them I had to get them brand new, because, well, I wouldn't be just missing the 2 last ones. And yeah, you can see that most of these are non-fiction, a lot about environment, I have about psychology, I have about a lot of stuff about history, I have other stuff like struggle and how to overcome it. Sorry, I have an accent, as I said, I'm Portuguese Cape Verdean, so English is not my first language. Sarabi, I said you cannot do that. Stop. Thank you. And yeah, you have a lot of Noam Chomsky as well, a lot of books about Palestine, so a lot of books about feminism, but not white feminism, like specifically like intersectional feminism, because I think that's something that is really important, and I feel like a lot of the booktubers that are around there are doing, and it's their thing, okay, I'm not saying it's wrong, but Sarabi, hey, you're gonna hurt yourself. But they're doing mostly fiction, fantasy, and I think that there's a bit of a gap on this type of book reviews that I don't see a lot of people talking about them. Besides, for example, Jessie on YouTube, she talks a lot about Black authors, about LGBTQ plus authors, even African authors, so that's something that it's very refreshing. Seeing that inclusivity on books, because when I watch something like booktube or book talk, I always see like the same 5 books in rotation, and it's always fantasy, and a lot of times it's not inclusive. So as a biracial woman that grew up in a very poor neighborhood and with a disability, it's something that I think that more people should address. So let's see how this goes. I'm kind of waffling a bit at this point. So yeah, right now I'm gonna be reorganizing my books by genre. So I'm gonna put like feminist, like, and intersectionalism books together, history books, novels will be a whole different section. So basically I'm gonna organize the non-fictions within Black struggle and how to overcome it. I don't know if that's the correct name for the category, but I think it's the thing that would describe it better. I'm gonna put it by psychology and neurology, that I have some of them, and history. When it comes to non-fiction, it's going to be basically distributed by that. And Noam Chomsky, since I have a lot more of his books coming, I'm going to create a shelf just for him probably. And then the novels, for the novels, Mallory Blackman will get her own area. And I also have some from Dorothy Compson also coming, and she will also get her own area of the shelf. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so now I'm gonna organize the books, and I'll see you later. organized all my books, and now I'm gonna be waiting for my new bookshelf to arrive. I'm gonna be assembling it, and probably we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how things go, because I think that it's gonna be pretty late when finally everything like arrived and is assembled. And yeah, let's see, maybe if it's still like early enough when it comes, like and it's assembled, I will show you something. Let's see. If not, see you tomorrow. Hello there. It's late already, as you can see, through the lack of sunlight. I miss my sunlight. Oh god, winters are so difficult. So took my makeup off, feeling a bit cooler, but quite pissed off. So the delivery company called me saying that basically there was an issue because one of the items that I got, besides the bookshelf and my desk and etc., that was a lamp, was actually out of stock. And instead of them telling me that about a month ago when I ordered the stuff, they just decided to do it now. Problem is, they didn't just go ahead like I said, could you guys then still deliver the rest of the products and, I don't know, like refund, I'll get a refund for the lamp, or you just deliver it through mail on another day. And they were like, yeah, actually, due to this situation, there was an error on our system, so the delivery never went through. And yeah, so now they rescheduled it for, initially they said we're gonna reschedule it for the next 10 days, but then I got an email saying that it wasn't gonna be in 10 days anymore, it was gonna be in 11 days, so it's a whole mess. I already like kind of let it go, like let's just accept it, but it's kind of a bummer. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm in the dark light. In the dark, not in the dark light, I'm in the dark, but yeah, the light would also be too harsh for my eyes because I don't have the damn lamp that I ordered. Well, it is what it is. So yeah, I've just decided that maybe it's better so that I don't delay this video by about 2 weeks. I'm gonna leave the video as it is for now. At least I got to present myself to you guys, and you saw a bit of like what my books are like, I guess. And on the next video I'm for sure gonna give you a tour of my future bookshelf. I guess the non-existent bookshelf. This was the previous one on the TV console, because these were all shelves. These ones didn't exist, these extra ones, and these were just boxes that were here, and I just did a thing. Angela Bassett did a thing. So yeah. And I decided to leave this without books, at least until I don't run out of space on the other shelf. But hopefully it's not gonna be soon, otherwise my husband will divorce me. Will you divorce me?
No.
No? If I run out of space in the other shelf.
I would need to find a woman of equal attractiveness.
Well, according to Toby, he would have to find a woman of equal attractiveness. So, thank you, babe. And yeah, before the video ends, I'm just gonna show you my doggy. She's very, very sleepy, but it's just so you guys, because you guys heard about my dog, but you haven't seen her yet. She's the cutest dog alive. She's a pit bull Labrador mix, and here she is. She's like really tucked in. I'm not gonna bother her. But yeah, that's our Sarabi. She seems very, very small. It looks like she's very, very small right now, but she's not. She's just in her croissant mode, like we call it. So yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for staying with me for this little bit, and see you on the next video. Bye.